Well, here we are this week, Coach Grant. Obviously getting ready to go back to the postseason, playing Friday morning out there in Abilene against Mary Hardin Baylor. This will be a rematch from a match earlier this year that we played UMHB. What were some things that took place in that game? Obviously, it was a loss out there when we played them at their place. But what are some things, hopefully, that you're able to turn around and going into this matchup, and maybe some things you've been working on this week?
I think everybody throughout the season has a game they just don't perform very well, and obviously for one, that was one for us. So I'm excited to get the opportunity to play them again. We have been able to get back on our field this week. It's been great. I've actually been able to coach again this week versus coaching the indoor basketball soccer team last month. But practices have been good the last few days, and I'm excited. I'm excited, but I think the girls are even more excited about a rematch in a game they felt like, hey, they possibly could have gone their way.
10 wins this year, obviously. Just 2 years ago at this time, you were sitting, at the end of the season with just 4 wins. Overall, what do you think has been the ability to turn this thing around so quickly and get your victory totals up and then get back in a position to where you're actually back in the postseason?
I think a lot of it, I've got to contribute to our seniors. They're the only 2 left that stuck with me after that first year. Their work off the field, taking care of recruits, taking care of players. I think myself and my assistant coach, Buzz, out and about, recruiting. And I think at the end of the day, this job is what you put into it. And I feel like, last couple of years, we've put the work into it. And I think that's been a big part of it. I mean, our goal was to bring in 15 to 18 players. We brought in 18. Obviously lost a couple during the way, but that's to be expected. I think we've established a core. I still feel like also we need to be better in certain positions, but it gives us an approach where we don't have to go and look for everybody. We can now look for those specific players that will continue to build this program.
Going into the finale last Saturday, y'all were sitting in third place. Took a tough 2-1 loss at Mississippi College, a team that came in here last year and knocked us off and pretty much knocked us out of the running for the tournament with I believe it was we got shut out in that loss. What was the feeling of the girls? Obviously, it dropped you down to the 5th seed, but could you see a little bit of disappointment in the fact that they weren't able to get that high seed, or are y'all still just kind of, you achieved your goal of going to the playoffs and you're kind of happy with that?
Yeah, I think it's a little mixed emotions. Obviously, you don't want to lose your last game of the season. They battled hard, and here basically the post-game talk was like this. All year long, you found a way to win these games, or found a way to win these games. Today's the first day it didn't happen. Unfortunately, it's the last game of the season. But not that we can look past what happened today, but look at what's been done. Let's move on. You have met your goals. You are going to the postseason. So take the bigger picture of what's happened. Let's not focus on just today. And two, to be honest, one of the reasons I like playing Mary Hardin Baylor, we haven't played them in over a month. We played UTD 2 weeks ago. Obviously, it was a dramatic win for us. They're probably still a little upset about that. But I feel like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th seed can, on any given day, can beat anybody. So the matchups are what they are, and I think they'll be good in what we need to do.
Obviously, at some point the season will end. Hopefully not this weekend, but going into this off season, the program appears to have a great foundation. You're going to lose those 2 key seniors, but you got people coming back. Upperclassmen will be juniors next year. Danica and Brittany McCloskey and those girls that came in a couple years ago. How do you feel now about the overall state of your program, just in terms of the personnel that you have on the field, and then looking forward into the off season of going out and maybe getting some pieces here or there to add to the mix?
The off season, I'm really excited about, because coming into this season, bringing in as many players as we did, we wanted to play. We needed to see them play and play together. And then after that, we did some coaching, then get right into our conference play. But we haven't had time to really do a lot of individual type stuff. That's what I'm really excited for about this off season. We'll be able to really focus on our individualities with players and make them better. And then hopefully next year when we add a few more pieces to the puzzle, we're that much further along. So this off season will be very, very big for our program and taking a step in even a further direction.